What I'm about to show you is easily one of the most busted glitches in Destiny 2 history, and that is saying a lot considering we just got past the crafted weapon glitch in Destiny 2. I'm about to turn in all 9 of these engrams right now, and if none of these weapons are good, I'm going to perform the glitch that can turn back time in Destiny 2. Yes, you heard me right, that's time travel. Not literal time travel, but your account can be set back in time. Let me go ahead and demonstrate here for you. I'm going to turn in the first exotic engram. I get Lunafaction boots, we get a helmet, we get some boots, we get a battle scar, a cantata, a chest piece, a grenade launcher, gauntlets, and lastly we get an exotic helmet, the Nezarec Sin. This ended up being a really good roll, so I'm actually kind of sad. This is the roll I got, a 67 stat roll. Perfect resilience, recovery, and discipline. Man, this hurts. I actually have to get rid of this now, though, just to show you guys this glitch. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm literally taking one for the team here. On top of that, I got a legendary gauntlet that was trash. We got these exotic boots, the Lunafactions. They have really high recovery and really high discipline. That's also pretty nice, although I would have probably preferred a little more resilience there. For the weapons, I got a battle scar that has perfect float and Eye of the Storm, and then I got a cantata which has Eye of the Storm moving target, and I could have gotten any open world drop altogether. Lastly, I got a Typhon GL5. And now what I'm going to do is turn back the clock in Destiny 2 with this glitch. I'm going to go to my vault right here. I'm going to interact with the vault, and all I have to do is put this Vexcalibur in, and I'm going to get error coded just like that. I get a Weasel error code. When I'm brought back into the game, it sets me back in time to the point at which I did this glitch initially, which means that all of those engrams that I turned in, those 7 prime engrams and those 2 exotic engrams, will be back in my inventory, and I can go back to Rahul, turn them back in, and see if they end up being good rolls this time around. If they are, instead of putting that Vexcalibur in my vault, what I would end up doing is instead Alt F4ing out of the game, closing the game down if you're on console, and in doing so, all of those weapons or exotic armor pieces would be saved. Let me go ahead and demonstrate. First thing I'll do is I'll show you that if I go in my inventory right now, you'll see that I have all of my prime engrams and my exotic engrams exactly as I had before. And now if I go back to Rahul, just as I did previously, I can turn all of these in over again now. I'll turn in the exotic engram. This time I got a stag, we got a legendary chest piece, boots, helmet, we got an old Sterling auto rifle, Pallades corrector, gauntlets, a bond, and lastly we got the Fallen Sunstar. The Fallen Sunstar ended up going to the vault because we got 3 helmets, but we got a 15 mobility stag, so not very good overall. And I could go check out what that Sunstar is, but honestly, I'm just doing it for the sake of a video here. This time we got an old Sterling with Slideways Harmony. If you're looking for the exact roll you want, of course, you can look it up on D2 Gunsmith, D2 Foundry, and find out the exact god roll you're looking for. Let's say I didn't get exactly what I wanted on this scenario, so then all I do is go back to the vault and do everything like I did before. I'm going to access the vault. I'm going to turn in the Vexcalibur, I get weaseled, and just like that, I'm brought back in time to before when I turned in those engrams. Now you might think to yourself that this is a crappy glitch, and that, you know, there's exotic armor focusing in the game, and that all of these open world drops are not very good, perhaps. But this works not just for engrams in your inventory, but all loot drops in Destiny 2. We decided to test it out. We went to hard mode Crota, and what we did for hard mode Crota was turn in our spoils to get weapons. After grabbing a variety of the exact weapon we wanted, if we didn't get the roll that we liked, we just simply went back to the tower, turned in the Vexcalibur into the vault, and then it would reset the clock back in time. So basically we could infinitely farm using our spoils of conquest to get the exact god roll of the adept weapon from Crota's End. And this glitch doesn't stop there. You can do this for any loot drop in Destiny 2. For example, if you wanted to get the god roll of the Mercurial Overreach, you could beat the matches necessary in order to do so and just leave one match in place. Then all you'd have to do is complete that one match, get the random roll of the Mercurial Overreach. If it's not the exact roll you're looking for, put the Vexcalibur in the vault, and then load back in and beat one more comp match. Do that infinitely until eventually you get the exact god roll of the Mercurial Overreach, or any weapon in Destiny 2 currently. This is unbelievably busted. This is free god rolls for everyone, infinite re-rolling of every weapon in the game, and there's probably more opportunities to use this in ways that I haven't even thought of at this point in time. I'm just bringing you this video as soon as possible so that way you can get ahead of it before Bungie decides to disable it. Let me go ahead and explain exactly how to do the glitch now. So in order to pull this glitch off, what you're going to need to do is go to the Enclave, and I've slowed the footage down to 50% speed so that way you can follow along with me here. You're going to need to have the crafted exotic glaive, the Vexcalibur. It could probably work with something else, but we're going to use that for the demonstration purposes. You're going to go into the reshape menu. You're going to have the Vexcalibur on your inventory, and it's going to be locked. That's very important. You're going to go to reshape energy weapons glaives. You're going to hover over Vexcalibur, and then you're going to go into your inventory, swap to a different weapon, and then go back into the reshape menu and then unlock that Vexcalibur, and it's not equipped anymore, and that's what's going to cause this glitch a little bit. Then you're going to go to the masterwork, swap it once, swap it twice, and then just rapidly hit escape. After you've rapidly hit escape, you're going to back out of the Enclave and then Alt F4 or close your game out altogether and relaunch it, and then you are now in the bugged instance of Destiny 2. And then all you have to do is turn in your engrams or go get any loot drop that you want, and if the loot drop isn't exactly what you desired, for example, if the exotic isn't what you wanted, or if the prime engram didn't roll the weapon you liked, or for example the adept weapon, Mercurial Overreach, whatever it is that you're grinding, if it isn't exactly what you desired, just go to the tower and put that Vexcalibur into the vault. It will reset the clock, give you another Weasel error code, and then you can go do the activity again or turn in the engrams again over and over and over again until eventually you do get the exact god roll of that weapon that you're looking for, which is highly advantageous, way more advantageous than grinding and having to wait for the weekly reset, or grinding and have to wait until prime engrams drop for you accordingly. And obviously this could be a little bit of an issue where you need to get rid of this Vexcalibur. Once you finally get the weapon that you're desiring, you're going to want to delete that Vexcalibur, because keep in mind that while you have that exotic weapon on your inventory, anytime you put that in the vault, it's going to give you a Weasel error code. So just make sure after you get the weapons that you desire, or after you turn in your engrams, maybe you turn them in 100 times until eventually you get the exact god roll, then Alt F4 out of the game. That will save that instance, will save your current instance of Destiny 2, and once you've Alt F4'd, you'll relaunch the game, and then you'll delete that Vexcalibur, which will delete the glitch on your game, allowing you to then continue to play the game as normal. Let me know your thoughts about all this down below, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on, because I'm going to keep you up to date on all the news in Destiny 2. It's midnight where I'm at, and I'm sitting here recording a video, so I'm always working hard. I'm always bringing you that juicy content, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to show you myself using this glitch a few more times, just so I can verify with you all that this is in fact working. Enjoy.